Hi friends. Okay, so we just left the bins. I will say this is my second time being at the bins since I told you that I had taken a hiatus from the bins. Let me open the windows a little bit. It's a little warm in here. I spent 2 hours in there and it was slow goings at first, but I found some stuff. I got an entire Hulkin full and I only spent $43, which is fantastic. Before we get going and get home and do the haul, I don't know if you can see the bag there, but it's right there. I'm going to show you this. This is my new purse. Well, new to me. Jack found this while he was working and brought it home for me. I love it. It's a like satchel style, kind of like, no, saddle style flap coach bag. It's vintage obviously, and it's red and it's absolutely beautiful and I love it. You don't need to see what's in there because we just did a what's in my bag video, so that would be a little redundant. Anyway, we're gonna get home, perhaps eat something because it's already 11 o'clock. By the time I get home it'll be right around 11:30 and then we will do a haul. I think I'm just gonna show you, kind of do it in the hallway downstairs instead of going upstairs, steaming everything, getting everything prepped. I'm just gonna show you as they came from the bins out of the Hulkin, and I'm gonna show you everything. What I got for listing, what I got for myself or my husband. I don't know if there was any of those things today. I don't remember. What I got for Plato's Closet, what I got for THREDUP, X, Y, and Z. So let's get home and we will do that. Hi friends. Okay, I know my hair looks crazy, but I just got home from the bins and I'm just gonna film this haul. Like I said, I have the Hulkin right here and it is full. I am so grateful today that I was able to find a full Hulkin's worth of stuff, especially because from the whispers and talks I heard of other bins regulars, apparently everybody was in the same mood and they all thought it was trash, and it has been trash, and I believe them because that is why I stopped going to our bins for a little while, because I didn't think it was worth the time and energy it takes to dig in the bins. It is, I know in theory it seems easy digging through these bins, but it is so much work. And the second I started digging through the bins, my back started to hurt, but I have been using, where is it? Oh, it's over there. I'm not going to grab it, but I got a Bala ring, power ring. It's a 10-pound like dumbbell, but it's like a steering wheel shape. And I have been using that on my arms in particular. So, would recommend. Anyway, we're just going to go right down the top of the bin, the Hulkin. And like I said, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with everything as we go. Okay, first, this is a little corset top. I purchased it because it's new with tags. The brand I don't know anything about is Dominique. It's a size 40 double D, and it's in this really nice like satin white color. It's got boning and everything. Also, I found one that is black, so if the brand won't carry this alone and being new with tags listing, I can lot them up because I do believe they are the exact same size and they're both new with tags, so that's exciting. So that's the list pile. We're gonna put that right there. Next, this is also for listing. This is a really pretty, look how fun, little lace kind of like, I don't know, mini dress top. It's vintage. What size are we? Oh, the size tag is gone. That's okay, I will just measure it. It is by Seduction Wear and it's in really great shape. I don't think this is going to go for too terribly much, but this literally cost me like next to nothing. So very happy to pick that up. Going to be listing that one. Next. This is cute. Also, if I didn't mention, I kind of shopped a little differently at the bins today. I've noticed either more people are at my bins or they've taken away some of the carts. I think it's a combination of both now that I'm like processing that statement. They have moved the entire store around and took away like half of the cart parking area and have like singular bins along that wall now. And instead of worrying about getting a cart, I kind of copied Gloria a little bit. I think Gloria, at least from what I can tell in her vlogs, she shops at the bins using her Hulken as her cart. And before, I would use my Hulken as like a vessel to bring things from the bins to my cart. And instead, I used my Hulken as my cart today, and 10 out of 10 would recommend. That's definitely going to be how I shop at the bins moving forward. And if my Hulken gets full, I'll just go dump it, and I'm not ready to leave, I will just go dump it in the car. This is a Sexy Little Things Victoria's Secret size small, little lacy. Look how fun that is. Little lacy top. I love this color, and the silhouette is very baby doll, and I think this will do well on Depop. It's not super vintage, I don't think. I don't know if it has the 06. Yes. Yes, it's Y2K. Love that for me. Victoria's Secret Sexy Little Thing is the tag. This I think will do really well on Depop. It's got like little crochet. And I think you could like put something under this and wear this as a shirt. You know what I mean? Or whatever the girlies do. But I think this will do really well. And again, just like the other lingerie piece, it didn't weigh anything, so it didn't cost me anything. Next, I'm gonna inside out this. This is very exciting, I think. I have to do some research on it, but I know for sure this tag is vintage because so it's the same era, yay. Again, 06, but this is just Victoria's Secret tag. Hello, there we go. This is fun. I really love this one. I love the colors and I love the silhouette, and I really like that it's kind of got like a little lace cami underneath vibe, very Y2K, blue and green. I love the colors, and I really like the little floral detail. Let me get closer so you can see that. Super cute. So we'll see how that does. Again, didn't weigh anything, doesn't really cost me anything. Okay, is this the same size? Oh no, it's a size bigger. Okay, so I won't be able to lot these up because this one is a 44 double D and not a 40 double D. But, oh, and it's not the same brand. Yes, it is. Just has a different tag. This tag looks more expensive to me than the other tag. The other tag didn't look so nice. Oh, wait, is this the style? Ariel? Oh no. Why would we have all the styles on here? That makes no sense. I guess this is just an advertisement for what they have, but I guess I can figure out which one this is. This looks like it's the Ariel. Hidden underwire, long line bridal bra, but this is black. So we'll see how that does. Okay, I need a drink. All right, next. Ashley Taylor. I don't think I've ever picked up a lingerie piece by Ashley Taylor, but there's the tag. This is a little slip like cami top. Cute. Again, I think you could, you know, put something under this and wear it as a shirt or whatever the girlies do. Very coquette. Is that a stain? No. Okay. It's in really great shape too. I love that little lace detail there. So we'll see how that one does. Next, I just took a chance on this. I don't know if sorry, I have ADHD and sometimes I say things and I don't remember if I finish my sentence or I just get on another topic. This, see, and I almost just did that. I almost just did it again. I shopped differently today in another way, in the fact that I just kind of went with my gut and didn't really look anything up at all. So I don't know if this is worth anything. I'm just tying it together so you can see it a little bit better. But there's some things that I've never heard of before that I just took a chance on, so we shall see. And if they weren't something that I should have purchased for me to list, I can always send them to THREDUP. But this is the Headspace, I think, is the brand, because there's no brand. It just says theheadspace.net. Size 2XL crop top. Oh no, it's a halter. There we go. And I really love that pattern. And it feels very soft, almost like athletic wear, almost vibes to this top. It does just tie in the back with an open back. But look at that pattern. So cool. So like I said, if this isn't a good buy for me to sell, then I think it will go to either Plato's Closet or THREDUP, but we just passed Coachella, unfortunately, but I know there's got to be some more festivals this summer. We haven't even started summer yet, so hopefully this is a good timely piece to find. And again, just like the lingerie, kind of, this doesn't weigh that much, so I didn't pay next to anything for it. Also, if I didn't say, my bins are $1.99 per pound. So that's how much I'm paying per pound. Okay. Next, this is cool. So we'll see on this one. I'm trying to get the sleeves right. Ooh, dang it. I didn't notice that. No. Okay, can I like fix that? No, dang. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just show you what it was, but I'm probably going to damage this out because the strap is like hanging on by a thread, but this is a vintage Montgomery Ward. I would assume like nightgown type of situation, but it gives very like goddess vibes. Look at that. It's got, this would be on your shoulders, and then this would be like dangling on your, kind of like an open shoulder, but not situation. And it's in this really beautiful pink color, but the strap is like, I don't know how I missed that. Probably because I didn't look at it that well, but that's okay. Here's the tag. Montgomery Ward. That's unfortunate. So this I'm probably just going to damage out, I think. So we will put this, I guess, just right here. Okay. Next, this is very cute. And I didn't notice when I found it in the bin, but when I was looking at everything and just trying to make sure I didn't see any flaws, I noticed it was new with tags, and this is so cute. Like I said, this is a Cherokee. So I think that's like vintage Walmart, I want to say. It's a size large little tie front cardigan with this crochet detail and a little ruffle trim to the sleeve. Hello. I think this is going to do so well. And like I said, this is new with tags. It was originally $12.99. I think I can get more than $12.99 for it though. Really cute. I think this will do well on Depop. Look at that little detail there. Yeah, I think this will do really well on Depop. Okay, next. This, hold on now. Okay, I thought I saw a flaw, but I don't think I do. This is a linen blend, open, summery knit, very light lavender, pocketed, I don't know if I said already, open wear long line cardigan. And this is by, you guessed it, J. Jill. It's a size extra large. I thought this was just a really nice summer, spring, like transitional piece. It's 55% linen, 45% viscose. And it's real cute. So we'll see how that one does. I am going to list that one myself. So far, we're doing really well with the things that I'm listing for myself. This is a Boston Proper velvet, like cotton. Velvet pop over polo. And I think I am going to save this for my fall winter backstock. There's the tag. It's a size small. Yeah, I think I will backstock this. So we will put that right here. Next. I'm so excited about this. This is a Patagonia Kid size 2T, little pink full zip fleece. It's not a snap tee because I think it's too small, but it is a little pocket tee there with the Patagonia logo. I couldn't believe this was in the bin. Look at the tiny little pockets. I can't. Patagonia Kids. And I am going to send this to my sister because she is about to have 2 little girls. Very cute. Patagonia. I'm so excited about that. So we're going to put this in the keep pile. Next, this is I think a new to me brand. I don't think I've ever sold this brand before. I think I've heard of it, and that's why I knew to grab it. And if I'm wrong, it could be that this is like a Uniqlo line, but I don't think so. I think just based on all the other tags, I think this is a nice, more designer label. NN07. I don't know what that stands for. I don't know if it stands for anything. These are a pair of men's cotton, like chino dress pants. They're a size 34, 32, and they're in really great shape. Like really great shape. Also, a lot of these things, if you'll notice, they were store pulls. So these are things that made it through the regular store. That's another thing about my bins. I don't think, I think the days of raw donations coming out at the Goodwill bins are long gone. I think everything that comes out, the majority, 95% of it, I will even say, are things that have gone through the Goodwill regular stores and been passed on at this point, which is really unfortunate. So long gone are the days of not easily, but kind of frequently finding designer things, even though I think this might be designer. There's a tag one more time, NN07. So we'll have to see how those do. I am planning to list those myself, but it looks like they have a very small spot right here. I don't even know if you can see that. So I am going to wash these. So we'll put those over there. I can't with this. There are people that, not exclusively, but very heavily search for Lululemon, and I cannot believe that I saw this just staring at me in the bin. And this was an old picked over bin. That's a metal Lululemon logo there. Unfortunately, the pull tab is missing, so I don't know what this is made of, but I think a Google image might help me to find this. This is like, it feels like a woolly mohair sweater. Look at that. It's a gorgeous, what do you call that? Is that cable knit? I don't know. It's kind of like different than cable knit. So nice. I've never seen a Lululemon sweater like this before. Let's see if it's got, yes. I didn't even look. Okay, let's see. Yes. Crazy work. Okay, so it's a size extra large. It's alpaca, wool, nylon, and elastic. And it has the style number, LW3HZKS. Yes. Okay, so this is definitely going to go on my winter backstock, but very exciting Lululemon find, which I would say is kind of rare at my bins. Very exciting. Okay, this is the first Patagonia. I do that a lot too. I switch out words when I mean something else. Like I totally meant to say Plato's right there. This is the first Plato's Closet item. This is a fast fashion little halter top. It's got a cinched front and a little like polo collar to the neckline. The brand isn't really, I don't think it's anything good. Milk and Honey. Maybe that's not fast fashion. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like TJ Maxx fast fashion. It's a size small. I don't think I will get a ton for this at Plato's Closet. Maybe $2 or so, but I absolutely did not pay $2 for this. So that's the goal for Plato's Closet pieces. Lightweight and make some money. So that's the Plato's pile there. Oh, these are exciting. I don't know if my husband will want to try these on. I don't really know if they're his style or not, but these are a pair of vintage, made in USA, 100% cotton Levi's tan shorts. They're so cool. They're a 560 fit. I don't know what that means, but they are, yeah, I said made in USA, right? Okay. And the factory they are made in is 532. So I guess I can look up a little bit more information on them that way as well. I can find the exact year range that they were made. Really cute vintage Levi shorts. I don't know how these made it through the regular store, but they did, and I will take them. I really actually love this like cream color. So we are going to list those. Next. This is cute, and I think I might backstock this just because it kind of gives me more fall winter vibes than anything. And I did purchase it mostly because it was brand new, and secondly because of the what is that? Shearing of the fabric. It's kind of like pleated, micro pleated, if you will. And it does have a lettuce hem, which is also very popular. This is Chico's, if I didn't say that already. It's a size 1, which I don't know what that means in their like vanity sizing, but brand new with tags. It kind of, like I said, kind of gives me fall vibes. So I will be backstocking that. Okay, let me button these. These are a button fly low rise short by Abercrombie and Fitch, and they are indeed vintage Y2K. They are size 4. That's so weird and annoying. This tag says 4. This tag says 6. Can you imagine if the manufacturer tagged this as 6 and Abercrombie said, no, it's a size 4? Or is that just a mistake? I don't know. But regardless, these are vintage Y2K Abercrombie little cargo shorts. And I love the fact that they have these buckles here. That's a giant reason why I purchased them. Very like utilitarian, military-ish vibes. Again, those vibes with this kind of like military-ish style patch logo there. Here is the tag right there, the tag, the logo right there on the inside. They do, however, I know it's hard to see because they are tan, have some staining right here. So I am going to hit them with the Dawn Power Wash and see if I can't get some of that out. I really do like that they are back pocketless and only kind of have these like cargo pockets. So we'll see how those do. And again, they didn't weigh that much, so that's why I was okay with taking a chance on them, even though they have that flaw. Even though I feel like I say every other every other sentence, I'm not picking up things with flaws anymore, but what can you do? So we're going to wash those, try to get that stain out. Next, this is exciting. This is a Ralph Lauren 100% linen, like tunic style top. I love this teal color. And if I didn't say it's 100% linen, there's a Ralph Lauren tag, and this is in really great shape. So we'll see how that does. And I'm going to list that myself. Next. Okay. So I got excited when I found this. Like I said, I didn't look anything up, so I could be way off on this, but I think this is kind of ish the same vibes as Juicy, like vintage Juicy. This is, I think, a vintage baby fat. And it says on here by Kimora Lee Simmons, which is so cool. I don't know if all of the baby fat stuff still says that or if that's just the standard tag, but I don't know if I've ever seen that. Baby fat right there. This tag looks vintage to me, and this is a really cute little mini terry cloth. Like, this is the strap that goes around your neck. It's not going to be easy to show you that, but I'll just show you it like this. Little like cover up dress, and it does have the baby fat logo right down there in the corner right here in like gold. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's on there. So we'll see how this does. My spidey senses told me this was a good pickup, so hopefully I'm right. Again, I think this might do well on Depop, so I am going to list that myself. Okay. I think this might be the best thing I've found, and I'm very, very excited about it. I've only ever found this brand one other time. It was at a regular retail store, and I think the piece went for $100. This is a POS Normal Studios little cycling bib, jersey, whatchamacallit, overalls. There is the tag right there, POS Normal Studios. It's a size medium. And what I saw first in the bin was this. It says escapism on the back. And I kind of thought it was like a fear of God thing or so. I have no idea. I didn't expect it to be this at all. And then as soon as I started really touching it, I could tell it was a cycling jersey or shorts. And then I didn't realize until just now it has the giant logo down there. It's in this gorgeous like chocolatey brown color. Hello? This is going to do so well. And it does have the weird padded seat because this is a cycling garment. I think it's going to do really well. And if I was guessing, I would get $100 at least, hopefully, for this. So very, very exciting. And like I said, probably the one of the best things, maybe the best thing I got today. Maybe escapism is the style of this bib. And now I'm looking closer at this tag. This is a men's medium. So these are men's cycling shorts. Okay, definitely listing those myself. Next, oh, this is another Plato's Closet piece. This is a halter style open back with these bow ties. Sorry, this is not going to be easy to show you, but I'm trying to untangle it. It's got two bow ties in the back there. Yeah, this is a mess to show you, but oh, and it's inside out. Holy Lanta. There we go. Okay. Necktie. Back ties. Just a little like ruffle top. And this is by Hive. I don't know what this is. But I think Plato's might give me $2-ish, $50 for this. And I didn't pay anywhere near close to that. I do have a Hulkin downstairs that is full of Plato's Closet stuff. So maybe here in the near future, I will go to Plato's and see what we can either trade our stuff in for or make on this stuff. Make a video or vlog of it. This is a vintage, I would guess 90s or Y2K, size 22, 24 Salonage. I don't know this brand, but it looked very much so like 90s Victoria's Secret to me. And I love the little like flouncy, like sheer ruffle thing right there at the bust. This is a little mini dress and I really do like the pattern. Super cute. And like I said, very 90s Victoria's Secret. So I think this will do really well. And again, this didn't weigh next to anything. And this lives through the regular store as well. I will be listing that myself. I found this. This is just a basket. So I don't know. I'm just going to put stuff in this basket, but that's for me. So put that in the keep pile. Then, oh, these are athletic shorts. They're a size large, are in these really like nice black loungewear shorts. I did pick these up with the intent of giving them to Plato's, and I think that's what I will try to do first. And if Plato's passes on them, I will list them myself. But THREDUP would also take those and list those for me. Okay, this is something interesting, and it was kind of throwing me because what I saw first was this. I don't know how to say this. Lila Rose. That's a designer brand right there. So when I saw that, I was like, yep, thank you. And I knew it was a cycling jersey, but I didn't know they made cycling jerseys. I don't think they do. I don't know what this is. I don't know why it says that on there, but this is the brand. So maybe this was a sponsor here and this is another. No, that's the same. That's the brand. I have no idea, but it's a red, white, and blue cycling jersey. So this very well might be a bad buy. I have no idea in this exact moment. It could be good though. I do like the colorway and it looks like a nicely made cycling jersey. So hopefully my spidey senses were right on this one as well. Definitely they're right. I think it says handmade in Italy on the back here. Okay. Yes, so we'll see how that does. I'm listing that one. Next, I need a drink. Okay. This is cute. And very exciting, actually. This is the Country Seat. It's a size small. Here is the tag. Oh, on the Country Seat. This is a really cute button front, little Western coquette cottage core blouse. And the bottom is like that, I think, because you're intended to tie it like in a little knot. Let me do that so I can show you what I think. Okay. Little like tie front moment there. Okay. I think this is going to do really well. It's very lightweight as well. So that's another plus. Yes. Okay. Next, this is a men's golf polo, I believe. Cricket is the brand. It's a size medium. It's a long sleeve polo. And it's got these little like weighted bits in the polo points. I don't know what you call that. It does have a really cute pocket detail too. So we'll see how this does. I do plan on listing that myself. Then Oh, this is one I picked up in the beginning. So you're seeing everything in the opposite way that I found it. The things that we went through first are the last things that I found, and the things at the bottom are the things that I found first. This is one of the first things I found when I got there. This is a vintage Sears little slip skirt. I did pick this up with the thought that someone could wear this as an actual skirt because little lacy lingerie slip style satiny pieces are trendy right now, and this is exactly that. It's black and in really great shape. It's a size small, and it does have this little lacy trim there to the bottom. Super cute. So I am going to list that. Next, this I picked up for Plato's, and I would assume I would get around $10 to $12 for it. This is a RVCA. I believe that's a PacSun carried line. Little striped cropped denim jacket. It's in this light wash denim with this like white chalk striping. So I think they might take that. And like I said, maybe $10 to $15 depending on what they're paying for jackets right now. Next, this is something I'm going to backstock. This is a Coldwater Creek tweed blazer. It's a double button blazer, and it is fully lined. It is a size 4, and there is the Coldwater Creek tag. I really liked this kind of like coffee colorway, very like neutral, and could go with a ton of different outfits. But I do feel because it is lined and tweed that it is more of a fall winter piece, so I am going to backstock that one. Next, another one I'm going to backstock. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize at the bins that it was 100% cashmere. Hold on, let me look her over. I thought this was a merino wool piece. Yes. Okay, hold on, let me turn her around. Okay, this is a J. Crew 100% cashmere crew neck sweater. I will be backstocking this one. That's very exciting. Like I said, I was not aware it was cashmere at the bins. Yay, love that. Oh, this is a Plato's pickup. This is a little like Sherpa bucket hat. The brand is CC and it is new with tags. If it wasn't new with tags, I definitely would have passed on it, but because it's new, I think Plato's will take that one as well. Next. So cute. I do have to figure out this one because I did notice the stain on this, but this is the cutest sweater top. This is by Moth, which is Anthropologie. It's a cropped little sweater, like sleeveless cable knit situation in this really nice oat creamy color. And the back has this really fun button detail. It's a size small, but it does have a stain right there, so I will be figuring that one out, and then after I do that, I will be backstocking this for my fall winter stuff. But let me put that in the wash pile. Okay, next, this was again a Plato's Closet find, brand new with tags. It's no boundaries, but it's this really lightweight little jersey crop top that's really cute actually. Really cute actually. I do think Plato's will take this. This is a size small, so it's an oversized little cropped situation. Again, didn't weigh hardly anything. Okay, this is, I took a guess on this one. It looks old to me. It looks 90s or Y2K. I have no idea, this tag, but this is a like jersey logo top. I don't know. I have no idea. It has this big logo down there. I need to wash it, but it was giving very Y2K to me. So we will see with that one. If this was a bad buy, maybe I would try with Plato's Closet because to them it might not read vintage. And I have seen quite a number of vintage things at Plato's. So sometimes I do take them things that are vintage but are trendy and on style, and they do take them. So this, it needs to be washed, and then I will be listing that one, at least I think. Oh, this is another Plato's find, just an AC/DC, newer graphic t-shirt. This is a small medium, so it's kind of like an oversized-ish fit. Oh, and I didn't realize it had a back to it too, so this is probably a direct knockoff of one of the vintage tees. It's a Plato's Closet. All right, and the last thing, what is this? Oh, too bad it's not like super exciting. Sorry, I should have saved something very exciting for last. But this is a ultra soft, like one of those, I don't know how to explain it, like the liquid cotton Athleta t-shirts. This is in really great shape. There's no pilling to it. And I know it kind of looks like washed out on camera, but in real life, it's like a crispy black. So that's all of the reasons why I picked it up. It's a size medium. Here is the Athleta tag right there. I am going to try this with Plato's Closet first. And if Plato's passes on it, I will be sending it to THREDUP. THREDUP, I usually have luck with Athleta things. So I did pick that up with the intention of giving it to one of those buy, sell, trade places. Anyway, let me show you the stack of things that I got to list today. Okay, so this is the stack of things that we're going to go steam and start listing. I have all of my listings done for today already, yesterday, and I have half of them done for tomorrow, but I have to list a few more things in order to get to the number I want to be at, which is 12. So I'm going to go upstairs and get some of these things listed. If you want to let me know in the, oh shit. Okay, so I will let you go. If you want to let me know in the comments below which item I thrifted is your favorite, that would be awesome. And as always, if you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on your way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.